Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my WordPress tutorial series. Just a small recap. In the last few videos, we saw how can we log into the backend of a WordPress website. Then how can we add a new draft page in the backend of a WordPress website, add content to that draft page using the very easy to use Elementor plugin. And then finally, we publish that draft page on our live website. Now, today's video is going to be a bit more exciting because it's my favorite topic, adding essential or basic SEO elements to a WordPress website page. Now, of course, when you construct a website page, either it's a WordPress page or any other CMS, there are several SEO elements involved. But I'm going to talk about the most important ones today, which are the meta title and the meta description. Now, for demonstration purposes, like always, we are going to work on a test website. So let's get straight into it. First thing first, we need to know what is a meta title and what is a meta description. Now, for demonstration purposes, I have entered a search term or a search query in the Google search engine, WordPress, and it has given me some organic search results. And the very first link is from the homepage of the WordPress website. Now, this particular link has two important elements to it. The first one is the meta title, and the second one is the meta description. Meta description is very important because it gives you a brief summary to you about that particular page from the WordPress website. Now, if we go back and see how can we add the meta title and description to our own WordPress website, we need to make sure that firstly, we're logged into the backend dashboard. How can you do that? You need to refer back to my very first video from the WordPress tutorial series, and it will teach you exactly how you can do that. Now, once you're in the backend of the WordPress website dashboard, you need to make sure that you have the relevant plugin, which will allow you to add the meta title and meta description to a particular page on your WordPress site. That plugin is called Yoast SEO. If you don't have that, no worries at all. Let's see how you can add that to your WordPress website. So you can go to the left-hand side menu, hover over plugins, and click on Add New. Now from there, in the search bar, you just need to type Yoast SEO and press Enter. It will show you the relevant plugin, which is this one, Yoast SEO. Now on our test website, I have already installed and activated the plugin. In your case, it will give you the option to install it. So you just need to click on Install, then activate the plugin, and you're all good to go. Once the plugin is activated, simply in the left-hand side menu, click on the option Pages. Now, once we're back to the pages, we need to identify to which page are we going to add our meta title or meta description. Now, there are a few things which I want to go through before we add a meta title and meta description. Each page on your website should have a unique meta title and description. That is a must recommendation from Google. You cannot have the same meta title or description for all the pages on your website. The second important thing is that these meta title and meta descriptions are somehow critical to your organic visibility. So for example, if there are already good meta title and descriptions for some of your pages on the website and you want to update them, you might want to do some kind of keyword research to make sure that you're not removing the keywords for which you are being ranked organically and your ranking is good. So you need to be mindful of those things. So we'll go through that at a later stage. Firstly, we need to identify the page we are adding our meta title and descriptions in this tutorial, and that's going to be the newsletters page. So we simply hover over that and click on Edit. Now, once we're in the editing screen, we just need to scroll down and go to the Yoast SEO section, which will allow us to enter the meta title or the SEO title and then the meta description. Now, by default, it has already put in a meta title for us, which is newsletters space hyphen. Now, this is not the best practice, of course. What are the best practices for meta titles and meta descriptions? There are a few. The first thing, the character limit. So for meta titles, please try not to exceed the 60 character limit for the titles. For description, please try not to exceed the 153 character limit. Secondly, try to add as many relevant keywords as possible in your titles and descriptions, but those keywords should be relevant to the content on that specific page. The third important thing is to include the brand name in your meta title at least. It should be in your meta title. You can add it in your description if you have enough character limit remaining. So I already have the meta titles and description ready for the newsletters page. So let's input those ones in. That's our meta title. And that should be our meta description. Another very important thing in order to get the attention of the audience is to add a call to action in your meta description. So firstly, I'm going to discuss the meta title, newsletters, updates and insights, a bit of keywords there, and then followed by the brand name here. The second is the meta description. I'm starting right away with my call to action, subscribe now. I'm trying to get the attention of the audience. And then we've got some keywords here, latest updates and insights, and that's our short meta description. Of course, it's not 153 characters here, but you can go up till that point, but try not to exceed that. Now, once you have added the meta title and meta description, you simply need to go at the top of your editing screen on the left or right-hand side. It can be either. Just click on the update button, and that will push the meta title and description on your live website for that particular page. Now, in Google search or organic search results, the meta title and description won't appear immediately. It can take up to several hours for Google to index this latest information and then show the updated meta title and description. Now, another important thing, or I come across this quite often, is that people find it very hard to stay within the character limit for either the meta title or meta description. We have now the support of artificial intelligence, and there are several co-pilots available in the market who can help you achieve that target. The most popular one is the ChatGPT co-pilot. You can definitely tell the character limit to that, tell what keywords are you wanting in the meta title or description, and get the information out of that co-pilot. But my recommendation would be to not fully rely on that information. Once you have that information, try to change or update it according to your style. It should look more natural rather than robotic kind of information within the meta titles and descriptions. So that can be something which can be of great help to you. Now, finally, whenever you're trying to make any changes in the backend of your WordPress website, please make sure that you have an intermediate level of knowledge. And my WordPress tutorial series is there to help you achieve that target. Now, WebWonks has an SLA or service level agreement product, which we can use to assist you with all your WordPress website needs. So please feel free to get in touch with us. Now, we would love to hear some feedback from you in the comment section. If you want me to talk about any specific topic regarding the WordPress website, please put that in the comment section and I'll make sure I attend to that in my next video. Now, if you like the video, please press the like button. If you're here for the first time on our WebWonks YouTube channel, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.